you're probably wondering, that doesn't look like your normal stomping grounds, and that's because it's not my normal stomping grounds. I am in Berlin, Germany. I'm visiting Berlin for a work trip, and figured I would, you know, get out on a run and show you some of the things that I've already seen for the last week. Berlin has a lot of history, a lot of cool architecture, and I'm gonna show it all off to you. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I am running in the Skechers Aero Tempo, a full carbon plated shoe, something that's supposed to be a little faster, good for those race days and those tempo runs, even though today it's a little too warm and I'm not gonna be doing a tempo run. Ooh, check out that old Porsche. That's cool. But I am gonna have a good time, enjoy these miles, and yeah, I'm looking forward to taking you along with me. So if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, and hopefully you find some entertainment or value out of videos like this as well. All right, let's move on with this video. I've got the GPX file, the map loaded on my watch here so that I don't get lost. Got to stay on course. First stop today is Checkpoint Charlie, but first we got to run through part of downtown. I think the stop and go symbols are pretty neat, and it's either red for stop or green for go. No countdown like in the US. There's green. Giant panda, my kids thought that was pretty neat. Randolph Potsdamer Plaza. That's a big train station down below ground. So Berlin has these pipes, and they're all painted pink, sometimes blue, and maybe yellow. I saw a yellow one. But back when they would do a lot of construction, they used these pipes to pull water out of the ground because the water level is so low. And I guess they just left the pipes. I don't know if they still use them today or not. So this is the topography of tears, and you can see the Berlin Wall here. And it's my understanding that this building, which is a new building, was placed where the Nazi SS headquarters was. And you can go inside and get a whole history lesson of everything that occurred, you know, of course, in this area with World War II and the Nazis and everything that occurred with the Jews and others. It's quite eye-opening, and it's just an interesting history here. Oh, look at that in the sky. That would be fun to go up. A little scary. If you're ever in Berlin, they've got really good currywurst. It's delicious. All right, this is Checkpoint Charlie.
Checkpoint Charlie was the best-known border crossing between the East and West Berlin during the Cold War. At the height of the Berlin crisis in 1961, American and Soviet tanks faced each other here. The former border crossing Checkpoint Charlie is one of the most important and most visited sites in Berlin.
You are leaving the American sector. I don't know if I'm supposed to go through here. I think I have to go around. So it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but there is a little bit of a breeze, which feels really good. Otherwise it'd be really toasty, probably too warm for today's 12-mile run. But to tell you what, earlier in the week, my wife and I were walking to those last couple checkpoints that I just showed you, and it took a lot longer to walk than it did today to run. I can just feel the heat coming off of the sun, off the concrete, and off of these buildings. It's quite warm. Looks like they're doing some construction. Gotta go through the tunnel. Oh, in case you jump off the bridge and you don't know how to swim, Berlin's got you. Look at that radio tower. You can go up inside. I think you can even book reservations for dinner. Get way up high above the city. Cool churches there. It's pretty special. I love how unique these buildings are. They're just like tacked on to one another, and then they have all these artwork and sometimes graffiti, but it's kind of cool. I mean, even inside the tunnel here, there's just this graffiti, but it's, I don't know, unique. I don't know if this is how it is in the rest of Europe, but at least in Berlin, you have to pay to use the restroom. They have very few free public restrooms. Luckily, I don't need to go. There's the pipes again. This time they're blue. Oh, and then pink across the street. East Side Gallery and the Berlin Wall, it just runs for quite a ways, and there's all these murals that were painted. It's really kind of cool, really artistic, some of these. And it just keeps going clear down there, almost beyond where the eye can see around the bend there. Just keeps going. This one is really neat. And there's the river again. On this side of the wall, it's all painted white. So the murals are only allowed to be on the one side. And there's so many people. Excuse me. Gotta weave in and out. All right, I think that reaches the end of the East Side Gallery, and I need to turn left. Buildings are so interesting. Let's check out this store. This is an Asics brand, and they've got some pretty cool retro style shoes. Oh, is it closed? Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but look at those shoes. Really cool. I wanted to actually go buy that pair, so I'll have to maybe call ahead or see if they're going to be open. Oh, those are really neat shoes. Yeah, there's a whole bunch on the wall back there. That looks pretty spectacular. I'm definitely gonna have to come back, check out this store, and maybe buy a pair of shoes. All right, nearly 8 miles in and feeling pretty good. It's a little warm out here though, but luckily I'm not at elevation. I'm used to running at elevation, but it's like 200 feet above sea level right now, so that feels pretty good. There's that radio tower again. Man, it is so massively tall. Incredible. It's my understanding that you can rent these old cars, which is pretty neat. So that is the cathedral. Oh, lots of people. And it's my understanding that this is where Museum Island is. A whole bunch of museums are down here. And I don't know what's going on over here. A big protest. It's interesting. I'm not sure I want to run through there. Let's go to the other side. Just look at these old buildings. So cool. This here is a university. There's so much to look at. And this is the Berlin Gate. And there's a lot of people here. Pretty cool. So the Berlin Wall would come to this point, and you had to pass through this gate in order to get from one side to the other. Wow. go run down by the river for a bit. My breeze feels good though. I think that is a government building. Apparently you can go inside and get some tours as well, but I think it's pretty neat. Really neat looking at least. There's the Berlin Gate. And I don't know if you can see down there. There's a huge roundabout, and that area is famous in the Berlin Marathon. But it's, I think it's called Victory Tower. It's clear down there. You may not be able to see it. If not, I'll throw a picture here. Now we're going into Fair Park. This is a huge park. It covers a massive area, kind of right in the city, in the main part of Berlin. And it's just absolutely beautiful. There's tons of pathways that run all throughout the park in different directions. It's such a cool place to visit. There's statues and things to see, or just, you know, go out for a run. Speaking of which, I should start running again. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Oh, you're probably wondering how the shoes are doing, the Skechers Aero Tempo. So far, I like them a lot. This is just the debut run, but they are a fun shoe, lightweight and breathable, which is good because I needed that on today's hot run. Really enjoying these shoes a lot. For $170, I think Skechers is coming in really good on that price point, so definitely worth checking out. Thank you so much. Well, that was a lovely run. I hope you enjoyed it, seeing all the different sights that I've seen during my time here in Berlin. Hopefully it won't be the last time I come here. I've really enjoyed my time. There's so much to see, so much history, and yeah, just a great run despite the heat. Subscribe if you made it this far in the video. My full performance review in the Skechers Aero Tempo will be coming out in the near future, so make sure you're subscribed, hit the bell for notifications, give the video a like, and I guess I'll see you on the next video. Remember to be consistent, express gratitude, and enjoy every mile as I have today on this tour of Berlin. All right, see you on the next one. Bye.